This video is sponsored by NordVPN, the fastest and most secure VPN experience out there that lets you protect up to 6 devices with just one subscription. By using the link in the description below, you can get all these amazing features for just $3.50 a month. In this video, we'll be looking at the very first step in your Meteor adventure, how to install Meteor on Mac in under 5 minutes. As always, if you'd like to follow this tutorial as an article, please click on the link in the description below to visit our website. So in this video, we'll be following 3 simple steps. First, we'll go to meteor.com/install and copy a command. Then we'll run this command in terminal, and finally we'll use Meteor create my project to start using Meteor. Now without further ado, let's get right into it. So to start off, we're going to want to go to www.meteor.com/install. On this page, we're going to see 2 installation links, one for OS X and one for Windows. And we can go ahead and copy the OS X one with Command C. Now either with Command Space or going simply to the search bar, we can type terminal and then press enter. Now at terminal, we can go ahead and paste this command with Command V and then press enter. Now this installation might take a while, so I'm going to go ahead and fast forward the video, but by all means pause the video and play once you're ready. So now we're going to want to type in our password, and now we're given a few options. So first of all, if you want to go and check out the docs, which I highly recommend because they're super helpful, you can go to docs.meteor.com. But now if we want to go ahead and create a project, we can use Meteor create my project as discussed before. However, we're going to want to do one more thing before that. Now if we want to go ahead and create a project on our desktop, we're going to want to change directory. Now changing directory simply means changing folder. Now currently we're in a folder that contains our desktop, but we're going to want to go to our desktop. So we can simply type in the terminal, cd, change directory, and then desktop, and then press enter. So now that we're on our desktop, we're going to want to do one more thing before we create our project. So we're going to want to run a command called meteor npm install. Now npm stands for Node Package Manager. As its name suggests, it manages packages for Node frameworks such as Meteor. Every time you're going to want to install or remove a package, such as installing user accounts or removing insecure, you're going to want to do this through npm. Now you might be a little confused about what terminal is trying to tell you, but all you need to look at is the bottom where it says 0 vulnerabilities. If it says that, then you're doing great. So finally, we can now go ahead and create our project. So all we need to type is meteor create my project and then press enter. Now this might also take a while, so I'm going to go ahead and fast forward. So now you can see we have a few options for different types of projects we can create, but for this tutorial we're going to want to go and use the basic Meteor project. Now again, all we have to do is change directory again to my project, so from desktop into our project, and then we're going to want to go and run Meteor. So we can either use Meteor run or simply just Meteor. I'm just going to use Meteor for this example. Now this also is going to take a while, so I'm going to go ahead and fast forward. But before I fast forward, I'm just going to explain quickly what this is doing. So by running Meteor, you're essentially running a local version of your project. So this is meant to be on a web application, so online. But right now, since your project is not, of course, in its finalized form, you're just going to run it on a sort of local server on your desktop. Now once you see app running at localhost, you're now done. And we can go ahead and copy this link and go paste it in our browser. Now the number after the colon is a port number, which you can change in terminal. But for this example, we're just going to use a standard port of 3000. Now when you run your project, you see you already have a few lines of default code on it. You can click on it and see a response. And of course, we'll delete this later. But as you can see, you've created your first Meteor project. So big congrats, and hope to see you in the next video. Now if you got stuck at any point in the video, please make sure to write about it in the comments below so we can come and help you.